Hello and welcome back to this section. So in our last session we talked about the cookie. I just gave you a brief introduction about cookies, and we know that whenever we visit a website or a web application, and possibly a cookie can be sent into our browser. All right, and one thing you need to know is that whenever you send in that cookie, whenever the application send in a cookie into our browser, they already have a little file inside our browser, and whenever we visit that site again, they already know who we are. Okay, so in this video I'm going to be showing you how to actually set a cookie on an application. So whenever a user comes into your own website, that cookie that you already set can be sent into their browser also, and you can be able to track the process of the user whenever it visits your site and give the user a better experience on your site. So I'm going to be showing you how to set a cookie on that application, on your own application. Now let's move on. First of all, let's go and open a new file. So I'm just going to open a new file here. So let's give it cookies.php, and let's get a doc structure here, and at the very top of our file we're going to open a PHP syntax right here. And now for we to set a cookie in your application, there is a reserved word that PHP got for us. The name is set cookie. Now this function enables us to set cookie on our application. All right, now also there is what we call the super global variable, which is cookies. Now this super global variable cookie helps us to retrieve the entire information that is being set. All right, now there are two things I made mention. Now I have the set cookie and the super global variable cookie. Okay, with the $_cookie is different from the set cookie function. All right, this particular cookie is to retrieve the informations that you have already set using the function set cookie. Okay, now I'm going to start with the function set cookie to show you how to actually send in cookie into a user browser. Now let's move on. Now we're going to have set cookie. Okay, now in this particular function, 3 parameters will be sent into this function. Okay, so let's just have that here. Okay, all right, number 1 parameter that will be sent in here will be the cookie name. Okay, so I'm just going to declare a variable for this. So we have cookie name. Okay, I'm going to give it the name. Some name will be the name of that cookie. Okay, number 2 parameter that will be sent in here is the value. Okay, so let's declare a variable for value. Now anything, you can have any value into this, but I'm just going to be having 100 here. Let's put a semicolon at the end. Okay, anything can be passed into the value, anything entirely. You can use any data, you can use any number, you can do any program, you can have any program on the value, anything can be sent in there. Now the last parameter, we're going to be having the expiration date of the cookie. Okay, every cookie must have a start date and an expiration date. Okay, so I showed you in our last session a particular cookie that I opened. That cookie is going to be staying on my browser for 2 years. Okay, but I'm going to be giving us a lower time on this illustration. Okay, we're going to have another variable, expiration. Okay, now a time function will be passed in here. Okay, so I'm going to have plus. We're going to have a parenthesis here. So firstly we're going to have 60 times another 60 times 24 times 7, then put a semicolon at the end. Now the first 60 is 60 seconds, the second 60 is 60 minutes. Okay, that is making 1 hour, Now 24 hours is a day. Okay, 60 minutes makes 1 hour. 24 hours, that is a day. Then 7 is 7 days. Now this particular cookie is going to last in our application for 7 good days. Okay, now let me send them the variables into this. I'm going to have name. Okay, the next thing we're going to have here is value. Then lastly, we're going to have the expiration variable here. All right, put a semicolon at the end. Now with what we have now, our cookies is successfully set. Now let's go to our browser and check this out. Okay, now I'm gonna come down here. Let me take that off. Let's open this again. So firstly, I'm gonna have localhost / demo. All right, then let's go to cookies.php. Now the moment you enter into that particular application, that cookie that we set just now will be sent into this browser. Now I'm going to show you that cookie now. So we'll come down to settings. I'm going to show you where that cookie is. We're going to come down to settings now. So we'll go to privacy and security, cookies and other site data. Then we'll come down it here, and we're going to have see all cookies and site data. Okay, now we're going to look for localhost. Okay, I don't need to look for that. I'm just going to search localhost. All right, so I have localhost right here. Okay, so you see that one cookie has been sent in here. So I'm just going to click here. Okay, so you see that the cookie name is some name. Okay, let's go back to our text editor. Now you see that the name of a cookie is some name. Okay, now let's go and check in for more information. Now we click down here. Okay, so we see that we have some name as the name. We have content right here. Okay, so we have content, which is the value. We have the domain, look, it's localhost. See, we have the path. All right, the path, that's the folder name, which is demo. Okay, so accessible to script here. So here we have Sunday. The cookie was created today, which is Sunday, February 26, 2023 at 10:46 a.m. Okay, so it's to expire in the next 7 days, which is on Sunday, March 5, 2023 at the same time, 10:46 a.m. So this is how to set a cookie on your application. Okay, so we did this, and I've showed you how to actually set a cookie. All right, so basically we can use this cookie for anything entirely. You can use this cookie to track your user, the user, whenever he comes back into that application. You can do a lot with this cookie, so I won't go deeply into that in this section. I just showed you how to set the cookie. So in our next section, I'm going to be showing you also how to use the super global variable cookie to retrieve the cookies. All right, thank you for your time, and bye for now.